Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey's Adventures. How's everybody doing this fine day? I'm doing awesome. So behind me there is the dam to Mountain Island Lake, which is the next lake below Lake Norman on the Catawba River chain. Going in right here at the dam, and I'm gonna head my way to Lake Wiley. There's a couple islands on Lake Wiley that I plan on camping on tonight. Don't know if you're allowed to camp on them or not, so I guess this is going to be stealth camping without the normal stealth camping lure, I guess. I'm not advertising this video as a stealth camp, but in all reality, it's probably what's going to be stealth camping, because I don't know if any of the islands I plan on camping on are allowed to or not. Don't really care, to be honest. I'm just going to do it. So I've never been on this part of Catawba River. We'll do a little fishing. The reason I chose this part of the river because the entire trip, this trip is going to be up here in North Carolina, not South Carolina, which means my fishing license is good here. I have a North Carolina fishing license, not a South Carolina. I don't have the money to be buying an out-of-state license right now to go to the river that's like 15 minutes from my house that goes right into South Carolina, so I figured I'd come up here. That way the long weekend of canoeing and being on the river and the lake, I can at least throw a line in and fish, so I'm not just paddling around. So that is the plan for this trip, folks. Should be an awesome weekend. Again, not fishing to eat, just catch and release. I think I've said it multiple times, I'm not a huge fish person. I don't eat them. My wife does, but not me. But it should be an awesome time on the river. Oh, the one thing I left in the truck was my shovel. Oh well, I'm not calling her back. Brought my little military shovel so I could dig up some worms if I needed to, in case. Of course, bass fishing don't work out for me. I can catfish. We'll see what I can catch here. Maybe I'll get lucky. If I don't catch nothing all weekend, it's all good too. I'm not in a big deal about it. The bridge you see in front of me, it's you're either going to know it as 27 or you're going to know it as Mount Holly Road. And the very next bridge after that will come to, not the railroad trestle, but afterwards, should be 85. But that's 27 or Mount Holly Road. I don't know what the locals are going to know it as, but that's what it is on my map anyways. What we're going to do is we're going to hang out underneath the bridge when we get over there, and we're going to fish a little bit by the piers. Not to mention, it'll give me a little bit of a shade break. Get me out of the sun for a few minutes. So I don't roast like a little piggy. Oh, we're about to have shade, folks. Anybody up underneath this bridge fishing? Don't see no lines or people or hear anybody. There's an actual boat ramp over there. It's a little shop. Huh. Probably get fish bait and everything else I would need. Well, folks, I'm about to get in this little beach. Oh, oh. Oh. So I got my first island coming up in front of me here. So we'll spin the camera here. So this piece of land right here is an island. The river goes on both sides. Originally, I was debating on staying there tonight because it's pretty big. I wouldn't think anybody would privately own that. And there's plenty of trees for my hammock. But now I gotta get farther upriver because my old wolf got me a surprise, and she said she's gonna come back out and meet me when I get closer to the area that she is, so she don't have to drive almost 2 hours to get to me. So I'm gonna sit here and relax for a minute, let the water cool my body temperature down. And then we're gonna climb back in this boat and keep trucking down the river. I just need to know if I'm gonna go on the left or right side. The right side, I see a lot of boat action, like jet skis and stuff, so I'm thinking that's gonna be a little bit rougher waters versus going on the left side. So I'll probably go on the left side of the island. Cast one more time. See if I can catch something. Kind of cool if I caught something standing out in the water, huh? This fucking water feels awesome. Probably do more fishing tomorrow. Oh, where'd the camera go? Probably do more fishing tomorrow than anything else. Might just even stay on the island tomorrow and just swim. Might get me a base camp set up. Alright, that's good enough. I'll just keep it down that way. If I get in the shore, if I get hot, I can get closer to shore. Really want to go to that sandbar back there, but I need those girls to leave. Well, alright, let's see if we can get back into this boat without. Oh, I did it. Yeah, we ain't gonna have some water in the boat, but it's okay. All right. Here we go, folks. Over in your boat. That was awesome. Owl hunter, you might be at the beach hunting, but you don't know what you're missing. She's probably thinking the same thing, Dad. You might be on the river, but you don't know what you're missing. That was awesome. Definitely needed that to cool down. Probably should have dunked my whole body underwater, but definitely gonna have to bring Owl Hunter up this way though. Kayakers. There's a kayak renting place right there in front of us. I need a lot of kayakers playing right here. I got a bunch coming up behind me too. So originally this is the island I was debating on camping on, but now I gotta bypass it and reach a different location because I am not close enough to the wife and she wants to meet me tonight. She won't tell me why. She tells me she's got a surprise for me. That's all she'll tell me. But I gotta get close enough where she don't have to drive so far to get to me. I got a sneaking suspicion what that surprise may be, but I'm just gonna keep that to myself until I meet with her and I actually learned what it really is. right, place behind me right here. Rentals. So now I know where all these kayakers are coming from. Maybe I won't see them farther down because it looks like they get on. They all go towards the dam. I don't know if they're not allowed to come down this way, but everybody goes that way. So maybe I'll have no more kayakers. Matter of fact, let's see if I can get lucky. Let's see if I'm able to pull in a fish. Wasn't going to fish for a while because one, I got to gain some ground so the wife can bring me whatever surprise she's bringing me. And I didn't think with all the kayakers and them playing in the water I was going to be able to catch anything. Maybe, who knows, maybe the fish are used to it. Water is so clear. I'm not used to river water being this freaking clear. Goal is to catch one largemouth bass on this trip. I don't want catfish, I want a bass. I would say if I catch a bass, I'll fillet and eat it, but I'd be lying to y'all because I don't eat fish. Maybe I need to change that. It's been so long since I had it, I might like it now. I never liked it as a kid. But you know, they say your taste buds change. I'm in my early 40s. Not quite mid 40s yet. I'm almost there, but I'm in my early 40s. So, you know, what we got going on here? What we got going on here? I'll cast again. Something chasing my bait? Could be turtles too. Who knows? Probably should put a shirt on so I don't get burnt too, huh? Alright, folks. So, just ran into some good people back here just behind me, which was awesome. Really awesome people. Got a couple phone numbers here. They want me to reach out to them later. They like to get together and do some boating together and things like that. So Rick Kiger, if I'm saying it right, Tiger, but spelled with a K. It's good meeting you, brother. Greatly appreciate you guys. My man gave me 2 Bud Lights here. I'm not normally a beer drinker, but they're tasting good today. And he hooked me up with a koozie. So I appreciate that, Rick. It's good to meet you and your wife. Rick's wife's a teacher, Union County, or was. I don't know if she still teaches, but he said she used to teach in Union County. So that's awesome. It was good meeting you guys. Good conversation. Appreciate the beer on this hot day. I will definitely be contacting you, Rick, to get together so we can float down the river in your boat and pick up some garbage, which is awesome. So it's always good to meet new people out here and good people, and even possibly gonna get me some new subs for the channel. So that's awesome, folks. He told me some good fishing or good camping spots here on Lake Wiley, some spots that nobody's gonna mess with me at. So that's good to know. So where we're at now on the Catawba River, we haven't made to what quote unquote Lake Wiley yet, as far as I know, but I'm coming up on 85, which is right here in front of me. This is where I'm at. So I'm between 85 and that last road I told you it was back there. The island I was going to camp on is behind me. But again, I don't know if I don't edit it out, I'm trying to get up farther to meet the wife. She's got a surprise for me. I'm going to sit here and float, enjoy my Bud Light. Thanks to my new buddy Rick First one down the hatch. Throw the can in the cooler, Rick. As you and I talked about, you don't trash, right? You don't litter. That's a good dude. I like him. I like Rick. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate the beer, brother. I really do. This beer's hitting the spot. I haven't had nothing to eat yet today, so these 2 beers probably gonna get me a nice little buzz going. I'm gonna be honest with you, Rick. I didn't tell you back there, but I'm not a big beer drinker. Not a big drinker at all. Like 2 Coors Lights and I feel pretty good. So these 2 Bud Lights are probably gonna make me feel really nice. So I appreciate the buzz I'm about to catch because of you. Cheers, brother. Greatly appreciate that. Hopefully I didn't make Rick's wife uncomfortable by hanging around too long and talking, but good dude. All right, folks, so we're going to trek on down the river here and find a new spot. Not a new spot. 85 is looking pretty busy in front of me. Just give you all a view of that real quick before I kill the stream. So can you see it? Can't tell, it's so bright out here. It's busy though. Traffic's at a crawl over there. It's hard for me to see the screen because it's so bright. All right, there's an artificial osprey nest. And it looks like we got birds in it too. That's cool. And then you got 85 there. Perfect. Thank you, brother.
All right, bud. I'm sorry about the weak toss. You be good.
Thank you, sir. You guys have a good weekend. It's nice to meet both of you. Perfect.
Thank you for getting that.
Later, brother. So Rick just dropped me off another beer, so now I got 3 beers. This time I had 2 Bud Lights and he gave me a Michelob Ultra. Good dude right there. Folks, I think I'm gonna find a place to beach over here somewhere. I'm gonna call this camp. I don't think I'm gonna be able to meet up with the wife today. It's almost 6 o'clock. And I am tired. Been rowing on this thing all day. I'm burnt. gonna take a little cool down dunk before I eat my dinner. Because once I eat, I ain't getting in. I never made it far enough down for the wife to surprise me, so I have a pretty good idea that she was gonna surprise me with some steak. But I couldn't make it far enough. I got tired, had to come off. So now I've got to eat this. This is fine. This is actually the first thing I've ate today. So I'm pretty hungry. Like I said, I may just leave tomorrow because I'm burnt like a crispy critter. It all depends how I feel tomorrow. The next day being burnt is always like, you know, getting back out in the sun. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm hoping I'm far enough off the water edge where if they let water out in the day, I'm up there. Which I'm 11.3 miles downriver now from the dam, but hopefully the water don't come up this high. The sand where I'm at, it looks like it stays pretty dry. It's not compact like there's been water up here. I don't see water stains on the trees anywhere up here, so I think I'm safe for water rising tonight. But just to be safe, I'll tie my canoe to the tree over here with a rope, so if it does come up, at least my boat don't take off on me. It'll stay somewhat close. My hammock's high enough off the ground, it would have to rise. That water level, it'd be a major flood event for it to reach my hammock. All right, folks, I'm going to eat my dinner. Appreciate y'all watching. Awesome lasagna meal. Let's go ahead and cover our subscriber count, right? Where are we sitting right now? Let me go ahead and check that out. I'm at 294, folks. We're 6 away from the big 300. So all of our new subs, that means we've gotten some new subs today or sometime last night. So all of our new subs to the channel, appreciate that. Appreciate the support as always. Matthew B, Stephen R, and Mark K, my Patreon supporters. I always appreciate you guys. You guys go above and beyond to help the Whiskey's Adventures crew out. So we greatly appreciate that. Like I've said before, it pays for the little meals, the Mountain Dews, and or even gas money. This trip, it's probably paying for the gas money more than anything else because of the way gas prices are. But appreciate all the support, everybody. I'm gonna sit here and eat my dinner and enjoy the view of the beach. As long as I look that way, I don't see the factory that's straight out that way. So it's all good. This way. That's my view. You can see where the sunset's gonna be. Beautiful sunset. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's awesome. It is awesome. So the sun will rise behind me in the morning, so I won't wake up to a sun beating in because the way I've got the rain fly set up, I got the back end almost to the ground back there. Kind of like I did when Al Hunter and I did our trip last weekend. Almost, but I've got it up a little bit so I can feel the breeze come through because I'm hot. I think it's supposed to get down to 62 tonight, 62 degrees Fahrenheit. So today's supposed to be a hot night, which is awesome. It's better than what it's supposed to be tomorrow night. I don't think tomorrow it's supposed to get below like 82, even at night. All right, folks, I've jabbered off enough. I'm gonna go ahead and call the wife, get comfortable, and do everything I've told you like probably 10 times I'm gonna do. And then I'll just check in with y'all later if I have a fire. If not, I'll check in with y'all tomorrow morning. I might even tune in one more time before I pass out, but who knows. Either way, if I don't, I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace. I'm sitting here chit-chatting with my wife on the phone, and I decided if I'm sleeping on the beach, I gotta have at least one beach fire. So I gathered up some wood. I'm laying in the hammock. I had to get out of the hammock and go pee anyways. I put socks on and dry shoes on, which like to kill my feet because my feet are all swelled up from being sunburnt. But I had to get a beach fire going, so there's our beach fire for the night. Pretty awesome. So I had a guy that passed my camp this morning and caught a, I believe to be a smallmouth, but small. We're talking, it was probably that big. Had to weigh less than a pound by far. But this little smallmouth bass he's caught right in front of my daggone camp. So I threw a line in where I packed up to see if I could get lucky. Oh, that breeze feels good, folks. Breeze feels good. Let's go row your boat. Now there's a boat dock about 2 miles ahead of me. I'm just guesstimating 2 miles. Once I get to that location, I need to decide if I'm going to get out and go ahead and go home, or if I'm going to stay out one more night and then go home tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet. It's supposed to be hotter today and warmer tonight than it was last night. So if I do stay, at least I know I'm going to have good weather conditions. I'm glad I stopped where I did, because this beach over here is like a wall behind me. There ain't a whole lot of good tree locations. I mean, there's a couple I'm seeing. I'm glad I stopped where I stopped, even though I'd see less trash if I would have came up this way. All right, so this is gonna get real rocky. I got a boat on my side of the river. It's hauling ass. He's gonna create some waves for me. He's not even slowing down. What an asshole, dude. Frick. Whatever. It is what it is, right? It's the price I pay when I get on bodies of water that regular boats can get on. All right, so I need to turn my nose out towards the river. Here comes the waves again. Here they come. Rocky rolly. Good. Rocking and rolling, people. All right, folks. I went ahead and called the wife and told her to head towards me. It looks like I'm at a private marina. It's over here. And I seen a guy on the dock, so I wasn't sure if I could have the wife pick me up here or not. So I found a gentleman, an older gentleman on the dock there, and I asked him if this was a private dock or what, what's the deal here? If regular civilians can leave and come in and go on this dock or whatever. And he said it is a private marina, membership or whatever the case may be. He says, but he'll let me go ahead and come out here. Typically that's not allowed, but he's the vice president of this place. So he says he'll let me go ahead and come out so I don't have to row for the next 2 or 3 hours to get to the next dock. Because the sun's really, I'm hurting. The sun, I didn't bring any sun protection, so I'm a lobster. The top of my thighs are just killing me. It's too warm out here today for me just to hang out in the shade or whatever. It's just too much. I'm hurting a little bit. So, thanks to this guy here. I didn't catch his name though, but he said he was the vice president. So I called the wife, gave her a ping, told her where to come to pick me up. She said she's about 45 minutes away, so she'll come scoop me up. So, for whatever chance, I think this is Charlotte's Yacht Club. At least that's what it says on the brick wall over there. I could be completely wrong about that. But if anybody that belongs to this club happens to see this video, I greatly appreciate y'all letting me use it. Your guys' facilities here to get me and the canoe out so I don't have to row for the next couple hours. I just don't think my skin could take it. I'm hurting. I just got to remember when I come back out here, I got to bring sunscreen with me. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. So it is what it is. I'm hurting. I'm ready to get out. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Everybody, it's all our new subs. Appreciate y'all joining. All the subs that's been with me from day one and been trickling in the whole time since last November 7th is when the YouTube channel started. I greatly appreciate that. Our Patreon supporters, Matthew B, Stephen R, and Mark K. As always, you guys already know you get a shout out in every video because you guys go above and beyond to support the Whiskey's Adventures crew with the monetary donations you guys give us, which helps pay right now. And all to truth be told, it's helping to pay for the fuel to get me on my adventures because the gas prices are so high. So I greatly appreciate that. I originally established those Patreon accounts for like the Mountain Dew, the meals, and all this other stuff, right? But currently I'm using every dollar we take in to help fund for gas prices. As everybody knows, at least in the US, I don't know what it is around the rest of the world, but at least here in the US, gas prices keep going up, and it's ridiculous. So the Patreon supporters, you guys are helping pay for the gas going in my vehicle to get me to and from my adventure. So I greatly appreciate that, y'all. Share the channel, pass it around, let people know about us. Whiskey's Adventures, you know, trying to get to the next milestone that which we set for ourselves, which is 500. We passed the 250. I kind of celebrated on the last week's video with that bottle of wine the wife got me or whatever. We didn't go all out because the whole family didn't go because the weekend prior to that was Al Hunter's birthday bash camping. So the rest of the family didn't feel like going camping 2 weekends in a row. So it was just myself and Al Hunter, and I drank a bottle of wine to celebrate the 250 milestone. But the next milestone is 500, so help us get that. So pass the word around to Rick and all the new people I met on the lake this weekend. I only call Rick's name out because he's the only one that I actually got a name from, but I met several people on the lake. It was great meeting y'all. I hope you all tune into the channel. Can't thank everybody enough for the support we've gotten on the Whiskey's Adventures channel. I think next weekend is going to be myself and Al Hunter and Chloe Bowie, so my 2 daughters. I think I'm going to bring them around this location here so we can do some swimming. There's a dock that's several miles up the river here. I think that's where I'm going to have the wife put us in, just so the kids can see this location. There's an island up there. I'll be risking it because I haven't made it to the island to know if it's campable or not, versus having to come all the way back to where I was. I might even go back in where who knows, but I'm bringing my 2 daughters in this general area sometime next weekend, probably just for an overnighter so they can swim or whatever. We'll probably come out early Saturday, get to where we're going, set up camping, and spend the rest of the day swimming and having a good old time. Hey everybody, I think I've done enough jabbering my jaw for a closeout, final thoughts of the video. So appreciate everybody joining as always. Again, anybody that belongs to this little marina here, I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right, so I'll just call off the address real quick, or what road it is. It's on Brace Bridge Court here in Mecklenburg County, Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, on the wall it says Charlotte Yacht Club, but I'm not sure if that's the name of the place. But appreciate, again, can't thank you guys enough for letting me use your facilities to get out of the lake / river here, especially with my sunburns. I mean, if I wasn't burnt, I'd just keep going. But appreciate everybody. You guys already know how we do it. Much love and respect. Holler at your boy. Peace.